Let's see another numerical regarding this vector addition. So now here the problem which is given to us is that the resultant of two forces whose magnitudes are in the ratio of 3:5. Here the magnitudes are not given, but the ratio of those magnitudes are given for the two forces, and the resultant of the two vectors or the two forces is 28 Newton. If the angle of these two forces which acts as a vector here of the inclination is 60 degrees, then find the magnitude of this each force. So this is your problem. Now here let the factor of this magnitudes, be x. Let the x be the factor of magnitudes of two forces. Why? Because we are supposed to find out the magnitude of each force. Here now consider the two force equal to vector. Why? Because we are dealing with the vector addition. Consider it as vectors. So now if that is the case, then it is mentioned that F1 is to F2, two forces are in the ratios 3:5. Then as per the factors, if I write it as per this factor, then F1 is equal to 3x and F2 equal to 5x. F2 equal to 5x. And what else is given to us? Resultant vector is given. The mod of R is equal to 28 newtons. It is 28 newtons, and then angle of inclination, that is theta, is equal to 60 degrees. So this is what is mentioned in this particular numerical. So now let us now try to solve this one. As per the formula of this one, R vector is equal to under root of, I'll write the formula of this vector addition, the magnitude of this one in terms of F1 and F2 instead of writing it as A and B, which you have stated in the formula. So I'll write it as F1 square, vector F1 square plus vector F2 square plus 2F1 F2 into cos of theta. So this becomes your formula. So if this is the thing, then what happens to this one? What is R? R is equal to, here it is given 28. So it is 28 root of what is F1 ma? F1 is equal to 3x. So it becomes 3x whole square plus what is F2? 5x square. 5x square plus 2 times of 3x into 5x into cos of theta. What is theta? 60 degrees. Cos of theta, that is 60 degrees. So now this, if I try to simplify this one, I will come across, it is 9x square plus 25x square plus how much is this? Cos 60 equal to 2, 1 by 2. Cos 60 equal to 2, so I will not do any cancellation here. 3x into 5x into 1 by 2, so 2 and 2 will get cancelled here. So you will be having only 15x square. So therefore 28 is equal to under root of 9x square plus 25x square plus what about this one? It is 15x square. 15x square. If you simplify, what you get? It is 15 into this one, 25. It becomes 40 and 49 square, 49x square. So it is equal to 28 equal to 7x. This implies x is equal to 28 over 7. That is equal to 4. So now you have found out the factor, that is x equal to 4. Once if you know this one, we can easily find it out, the value of F1. If I am writing the next part of this question here. So now we have found out the value of x. If x equal to this one, what is F1? F1 equal to 3x, that becomes 3 into 4. Therefore F1 equal to 12 Newton. F1 equal to 12 Newton. Then F2 equal to what? It is 5x. So it is 5x is equal to 5 into 4. Therefore F2 equal to 20 Newton. So these two are the magnitudes of this each force. F1 equal to 12 newtons and F2 equal to 20 newtons. Okay, now let us see the second numerical regarding this one, regarding the forces. So see here now, at what angle a problem is given that, in the problem it is given that at what angle these two forces, one force is P plus Q, other force is P minus Q, are being joined, so that whenever they are being connected, then you get a resultant of 3P square plus Q square. So we are supposed to find out the angle of inclination between these two forces, angle of inclination between these two forces. So see now, as per the formula, I can write it as, what is the formula of this magnitude? The magnitude of vectors, the magnitude of R. We have studied that the magnitude of R is given by R is equal to under root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. So this is the formula which I have studied. I am trying to write this one in terms of the force. Let the resultant force be the F here. Let the resultant force equal to F. Vector F is equal to under root of vector F1 whole square plus F2 whole square plus 2F1 F2 cos theta. So this will be our formula for solving this problem. If I remove this under root, what happens now? If I remove the under root, it becomes F square equal to F1 square plus F2 square plus 2F1 F2 cos of theta. All these are vectors here. So now if I remove this one, this will be a problem. So now in this particular formula of problem, you substitute the values which are given. Here this one, what is this? P plus Q is here F1, P minus Q is here F2. So now you substitute here. F, what is F again? F is the resultant vector. So here F is also given. So F is equal to under root of 3P square plus Q square whole square. So what happens? This square and under root will get cancelled. What is P? P is equal to, what is F1? F1 equal to P plus Q whole square plus P minus Q whole square F2 plus 2 times of P plus Q into P minus Q into cos of theta. And this theta only we are supposed to find it out in this particular numerical. I have just substituted the values which are given to us. F1 it is given as P plus Q and F2 is given as P minus Q, and F, that's the resultant vector, is given as this one, under root of 3P square plus Q square. So this is what the value is given to us. I just substituted these values which are given in the problem in this formula. Once if you substitute, what happens? Let us see now. So now this problem can be written as 3P square plus Q square is equal to, it is A plus B whole square formula. So apply that formula. P square plus Q square plus 2AB plus, what about this one? It is A minus B whole square. So it is P square plus Q square minus 2PQ plus, what about this one? It is A plus B into A minus B. P plus Q into P minus Q. It becomes A square minus B square. It is 2 times of P square minus Q square into cos of theta. Check, is there any kind of cancellation happening? See now, plus and this both will get cancelled. So it is 3P square plus Q square is equal to 2P square plus Q into Q plus Q, 2Q square plus 2P square. So it is, anyway, it is in the cos of this one. So I will write it as 2 times of P square into cos theta. Let us check now here. If I send this terms here, will I get any kind of minimization in this problem? If I send this 2P square, it becomes P square, because 3P square minus 2P square, P square, minus of this one, if I it gets Q square is equal to 2 times of P square minus Q square into cos of theta. I need the cos theta now. If I want the cos theta, then what would be? Cos theta is equal to P square minus Q square over 2 times of P square minus Q square. And see now, this one and this one will get cancelled. So ultimately it will be only 1 by 2. So ultimately we can say that cos of theta is equal to 1 by 2. This implies theta is equal to cos inverse of 1 by 2. We know that cos theta will be 1 by 2 at theta is equal to 60 degrees. So now the angle between this F1 and F2, the angle between the two forces F1 and F2 is 60 degrees. So this is how you are supposed to solve the numericals regarding the forces.